everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the newly renovated Golden Eagle Stadium. We are going to bring you here to the matchup between the Alexandria Valley Cubs and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. I am accompanied by Matthew Parker.
Hello.
Here come the Golden Eagles.
Here come the Golden Eagles running out.
Obviously, this team being led by Jim Ogle and Kedrick Fisher. We are looking forward to another lovely matchup between these two. Alexandria coming off of a devastating loss to
Cherokee County off a 48-14 loss. Cherokee County is one of the top teams in the state.
And Jacksonville's coming off of a really good win against Boaz. I believe it was 43-21. Jim Ogle passed for 4 touchdowns. He had 1 interception. Kedrick Fisher led receiving yards. And Zay English had 14 carries, running for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. But yeah, we are very excited to have y'all here today with us as we stream,
Jacksonville High School won the toss and elected to receive.
and just show y'all this amazing matchup between these two.
Kickoff is sponsored
It is a pretty
by
packed up
Insurance
night
Investment
here
Advisor
in Golden
Ted
Eagle
Turkey,
Stadium.
who asked,
And between these
"How
two
are
highly
you?"
rival teams, only separating a miles apart.
Yeah, both sides of the stadium are packed, as you can see from the opposing side of the Golden Eagle benches. That the other side of the stadium is also pretty packed, so it's a very highly anticipated matchup between these two, and we always look forward to it every year.
As we're getting set for kickoff here in just a few moments. And as the Golden Eagles are receiving, the Alexandria Valley Cubs are receiving by one of the top kickers in the nation, and Grayson Forrest, holding multiple Division I offers. As we're getting ready, set for kickoff. And the kick is off to number 7, Kedrick Fisher, into the end zone and back for a touchback. And as the Golden Eagle offense trots off into the field, led by number 4, Jim Ogle.
Yep, this offense is led by a bunch of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Zay English, a very talented running back, as I said, had 192 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is very impressive. Got Kedrick Fisher on the opposing side, which is a very lethal receiver to have, and you got Jim Ogle out there with all the arm talent that he has in the world.
And the Golden Eagles start on the 20-yard line, first down. Motioning off to the right, handoff to number 2, Zay English, bounce off a couple of people, and we're about a 10-yard gain to the 30-yard line.
He looks to be just short, if not, he did
get it. First down, Golden Eagles.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry for 9 yards. Brought down by number 0, DeMarcus Williams.
It's so hard to cover defenses like offenses like this. It has talent all over, and it's so hard to cover.
Absolutely. So it gets snapped, throws it over to number 7, Kedrick Fisher, and so he'll stay on the sideline for a little more yards. And we'll get very close to another first down.
And it looks like it's going to be another first down for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles are starting off hot, gaining off that momentum that they had when they left Boaz.
The offensive line, they're very young, but they're very, very talented, led by Jimmy Ogle.
Definitely a bunch of new faces around here on this Golden Eagle offense and defense.
It's first down for the Golden Eagles on the 40-yard line. It's a quick throw to Monte Sinclair as he gets on the outside. He keeps on running, and he gets pulled down about the 35-yard line.
It's another one of those screen passes. Very hard to cover, especially when you have talented receivers like DeMonte Sinclair, Emory Young, and Keegan Fisher. You just got to look out for so much, and even there may be even a wheel route for the running back. You just never know what to expect from this Golden Eagle offense, and an amazing gain from a connection between Ogle and Sinclair.
Absolutely. First down at about the 35-yard line. Ogle looks on. Ball snapped, steps back, looking. He makes a throw across the field. Touchdown, Golden Eagles by number 7, Kedrick Fisher.
We're going to be seeing that a lot this season between the connection between Ogle and Fisher. It's just very hard to beat, especially trying to cover. Just like I said, it's so hard to guard offenses like this that have talent on the running game, talent on the passing game. Ogle can sometimes get out if he wants to. It's just very hard to cover that, and it resulted in a touchdown.
As PAT is up.
And it's good.
And it is good by number 38, John Dukar.
Dukar is good.
Amazing start by the Golden Eagles.
Touchdown was brought to you by Calhoun County
That is absolutely what you want as a starting offense, going out there first. Great start by offensive coordinator Jamison Edwards.
And it's very early in the game, too, so they struck quick.
And Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical scoreboard reads Alexandria 0, Jacksonville 7.
And now the Golden Eagles will kick off to the Valley Cubs.
Absolutely. 10:45 into the first quarter. Very quick start for offense for the Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles setting up for the kickoff. Bunch of familiar faces on that kickoff team. Charlie Wright down there. Bunch of well-known
As
faces.
Dukar runs up and kicks it off. As it'll be a touchback for the Valley Cubs.
Looks like a Valley Cub player slipped as he was trying to recover the ball, and they just decided to let it roll off through the end zone, which is a very smart call from those players. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the Valley Cub 20.
And as the Valley Cubs, they're very, very young, but they're still a very talented football team. A very nitty-gritty football team.
They're very young. They still need time to develop. And maybe last game was a sort of eye-opener of what they need to work on, what they need to fix, and hopefully we'll be able to see that in this game.
Absolutely. As the Valley Cubs will be led by a very, very young quarterback. And it'll be a very, very quick stop to that play. So a couple of yards lost on that play. By a combination of Golden Eagles tackled.
A bunch of people on that.
Number
Charlie
2,
Wright was on that.
For a loss on the play, brought down by number 22, Tylen Ellis. 2nd down.
It's just, they were all over that play. Charlie Wright was there.
Yeah, number 22, Tylen Ellis. Just the whole defensive line was on that guy.
Now it'll be 2nd and about 10 to 11.
And as the Valley Cubs are led by a very young quarterback, and Cole Wheeler, only as a 10th grader. Excuse me, 9th grader. As whistles blow.
And it looks to be
a timeout.
Alexandria's already looking to be a little frustrated with themselves.
It's a timeout by the Valley Cubs.
Timeout on the field. When it's time to build a new custom home or remodel an existing home, call Sam Alvarado Construction. The Jacksonville High School Football Booster Club thanks this season's first quarter sponsors, Jamie Cosper, your local Alpha insurance agent, and Noble Bank and Trust. Thank you also to the following sponsors this season. 95.1 The Mountain, Bob Eaton of Alpha Insurance, Kelly Ford of Aligned Insurance, Amanda Young for Circuit Court.
And as the Golden Eagles defense is led by a very bright-minded individual and defensive coordinator, Brian Owens, as he has a very storied passing coaching, led by number 17, Charlie Wright, 58, Ryan Mitchell. Just some veterans on that offense. As Valley Cubs go out to the left side, not very much for them, as it'll be third down.
Little to no gain on that play. It'll be third down.
Number 22, Brody Slayton on the carry.
It's just they can't get anywhere for the Valley Cubs.
Charlie Wright. That brings up third down.
They bring a third down and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
Charlie Wright on the tackle, and I believe it was Slayton on the carry. Only got about a yard on that play, and it just wasn't much on them.
It's nothing much off to the left side, and nothing much for the Valley Cubs. It's off to a quick tackle, only about 2 or 3 yard gain.
And it looks like they'll have to punt here, handing it back to the lethal Golden Eagle
4 yards
offense.
on the gain. That brings up fourth down for the Valley Cubs.
And they will punt away Kedrick Fisher at returner.
Seems like punting off will be number 28, Grayson Forrest.
A very talented kicker and punter.
This ball is off. The ball is high. It's not very far as it rolls off into the end, off to the out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Seems like a little more. About the 40-yard line.
The punt by number 28, Cleet Forrest.
Another short field for the Golden Eagles.
Setting up a 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Punting into your own territory is not what you want from the Alexandria Valley Cubs, especially to an offense this lethal.
Absolutely. And as the Golden Eagles offense leads onto the field on the right side of the 40-yard line. Ogle looks on. Shotgun formation. Steps back. Looks on. Scrambles to the right side. And he throws it just out of bounds, just to get the ball out.
Smart,
Incomplete pass.
Smart move from Ogle, and not trying to play like not trying to do a little hero move. He just decides to be smart with it, throw it out of bounds. Yeah, the Valley Cubs were all over in that play, and really good defensive rushing from the Valley Cubs on that play.
As it looks on, second down for the Golden Eagles. Suspect hands it off to Zay English and gets another pretty good carry for a couple yards.
It'll be about short of the first down, though. It'll be around third and about 4.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry. Brought down by number 2, Ty Brown. The play picks up 6 yards. Third down.
Ty Brown with the tackle.
Seems like Golden Eagles want to go fast right here. And we see flags.
And it looks to be an offsides on the Valley Cubs. We saw a player jump earlier. Wasn't too sure if they missed it or not, but it was a...
It'll be offsides on the Valley Cubs. And Jacksonville will get another first down.
5-yard penalty.
Absolutely, you cannot let that happen to this lethal offense.
And this just might be the momentum that they needed there. A costly penalty, which results in a first down for this lethal offense.
Absolutely.
Led by Jim Ogle.
And it seems like some movement up front.
There's a flag on the play.
It's probably going to be a false start.
Seems like the Golden Eagles were on the right page, and it looks like it'll be a false start for the Golden Eagles. See that the whole line just jumped right there.
Look to be right back where they started, back at the 40-yard line, if not.
False start on the offense.
Well, it'll be actually around the
First down and 15 for the Golden
It'll
Eagles.
be around the 35-yard line.
So it's first down 15 for the Golden Eagles. He hands it off to Zay English and doesn't get much there. That maybe loses a yard, but didn't move much for the Golden Eagles.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry. Brought down to the backfield by number 2, Ty Brown. The Play loses 2 yards. Second down.
It'll be a loss of 2 from the Golden Eagles, which puts them about second and about 17.
And as Ogle throws it,
Very
gets him an open
smart
field
play.
and gets pretty close to the first down. As that seems like an RPO.
Very good play from Jim Ogle. I thought he was actually going to scramble. It's a good move on passing it to an open
Ogle's
Sinclair.
pass complete to number 12, DeMonte
You
St.
see that they're just short of the first down.
Third down.
With third down for the Golden Eagles. As the Golden Eagles walk on toward the sideline. They're in short. Handoff. Number 2, Zay English, and we'll get an easy first down to about the 10-yard line.
Zay English on the carry. Picks up enough yards for another Golden Eagle first down, brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville.
Great run from Zay English. And it's just, I've said many times before, it's very hard to cover something like that. Because on third down, like most people expect a pass on third down.
Absolutely.
But running it there was a very smart move because it just left an open lane for Mr. Zay English to just get right in there.
As they hand it off to him again, it comes back in the inside, hurdles, and gets about 6 yards to about the 4-yard line. It'll be second and goal.
It'll be a little past the 5-yard.
English on the carry. Brought down by number 56, Ryan Brown.
Yeah,
Play
it'll be
picks
a-
up 5 yards.
Just about
Second down.
at the 5-yard line for the Golden Eagles. Right there, just a few more yards away from a touchdown.
And the Golden Eagles are very, very lethal in the red zone inside of 20. Let's see what they can do right here on second down. Should be another handoff to Zay English.
Looks to be just short.
Seems like he was stopped at about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Carried by number 2, Zay English. Brought down at the 1 yard
It'll be
line.
third down, third and goal.
Golden Eagle offense looking at the sidelines.
As number 4, Ogle looks forward. Gets the handoff. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry.
Zay English with the
Touchdown,
carry.
Golden Eagle.
Another touchdown for the Golden Eagles. 13-0. What a very good lead to start the first quarter for the Eagles.
And it seems like nothing much has just happened. It's just went through, and that student section is loud.
Bunch of discussion about the student section, and it looks to be showing up tonight for their Golden Eagles.
And as number 38, John Ducar attempts to PAT. Kick is up, and it is good.
Point after by Ducar is good.
And your score at 5:35 in the first. Golden Eagles up 14-0
Golden Eagle
on the Valley
touchdown
Cubs.
was brought to you by Calhoun County Commission District 5 Commissioner Lee Patterson. The Rod Media, Duff Wagner, AP Real Estate, and Dunn's HVAC, Plumbing, and Electrical scoreboard reads Alexandria 0, Jacksonville 14.
It'll be about 5:35 remaining in the first quarter, and Golden Eagles are very early.
Usually with an offense that's this talented, you got to stop them early, man.
Alexander struggling early in this game.
And it seems like Alexandria is dealing with the same issues they did with Cherokee County, just not getting off to a good start. They can't keep up with high-powered offenses.
Yeah, they got the ball back, and they just couldn't capitalize on that kickoff, and they punted it away, and they punted it into their own territory, which is also not a good thing to happen. It was just wasn't working out. It just was not working out for them. As said before, we got a newly renovated Golden Eagle Stadium. It's very nice out here. They're still currently getting the track worked out. But besides that, the field looks nice. Got a new opposing bench for the opposing fans. And it's just very pretty out here.
As you can see, it's one of, if not one of the best facilities here in the state. Added with our new putting green, which is very weird to say, but it's one of only in the state of Alabama. And as we kick off, by number 38, John Ducar. So Cubs to receive. And he's stuffed early at about the 22-yard line.
There was a flag on the play, though.
Seems like either some unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Brought down by number 16, Marquavius McNeil, setting up an Alexandria High School first down.
It'll be a personal foul on the Golden Eagles.
So it'll probably push them up a little further than what they were hoping for.
It's down about 15 yards to about the 36, 37.5-yard line.
The penalty was on the kicking team. First and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
And as Wheeler leads this Valley Cub offense, you got to get something here going. As a snap, hands off to the right side, up the middle, and a couple of yards, tackled by number 17, Charlie Wright.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the carry. Brought down by number 17, Charlie Wright. The play picks up 3 yards. Second down.
Been keeping a close eye on this Golden Eagle defense. Obviously, you got talented individuals like Kedrick Fisher, who's also a receiver. You got Charlie Wright. You got Ryan Mitchell. You got all these talented players on this defense. It's just very hard to stop.
It'll be a QB draw up the middle. They'll get a couple more yards for the Valley Cubs. And it'll be a third down.
Brought down by number 5, Lewis Biddix. The play picks up 2 yards. Third down.
Lewis Biddix with the tackle. That's another familiar face that we saw last year.
A bunch of seniors on this defense.
Timeout on the field.
And there is a timeout on the field.
It'll be a snap, a throw, and it's caught for a 20-yard gain. It'll be first down for the Valley Cubs, first one of the night. And it seems like the Valley Cubs are getting something on offense.
Look to be Brody Slayton with the catch, and it'll pick up a Valley Cub first down.
Number 22, Slayton. Picking up an Alexandria Valley Cub first down.
As this Valley Cubs, be another first down as they go up the middle as flags fly around the line of scrimmage.
Number 22, Brody Slayton.
Didn't get much for that.
Flag on the play.
As we wait for the flag, see what the call is.
They'll be holding on the offense.
And that pushes the Valley Cubs back.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
So it'll be around the Valley Cub 44. Correction, 46.
So it'll be first and 20 for the Valley Cubs. They line up. Motion on the right side. He takes it to the left side. As they get a couple more yards, still fighting for more yards. And they'll be off to the side at about the 40-yard line.
And they'll be right about where they left off. Amazing run.
This is something what you need for a struggling offense who has the past basically 5 quarters.
Brought down out of bounds by number 58.
It's just what they needed. Brody Slayton with the carry to bring them back into the momentum that they needed.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Valley Cubs. On Jacksonville's 43. Seems like they've been going with the same formation as an option. And he gets tackled in the backfield.
They look to hand it back off to another one of those receivers. Look to be at one of the.
That tackle by number 14, tackle for loss by Trenton Jackson.
Looked to be another jet sweep, but they were all over that play.
It'll be 3rd down for the Valley Cubs.
Obviously, the defense, after observing that the run that the Valley Cubs had on them, they just kept a lookout on that one, and once they saw the motion, they knew.
Absolutely, as it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Valley Cubs. Just a little bit over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This will be a pass. Off to the, it'll be a screen. As it bounces off another tackle, keeps going, it gets stopped at around the 40-yard line. Still not enough for them to get the first down.
So
Let's see what they want to do here.
So it'll be 4th down for the Valley Cubs here. Now it's the decision,
Wheeler's
do you
pass
want to
complete.
punt it here,
Number 22, Brody Slayton.
or do you want to go for it here?
And it seems like the offense will stay on. Very gutsy call by head coach Todd Ginn. This will be 4th and 6 on Jacksonville's 40-yard line. As it is a pass over the top, and it is caught at about the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Valley Cubs. For a struggling offense, it's absolute what you need to start off.
Wheeler's pass complete on 4th down.
And Wheeler's been making some very good throws over the top.
It was a gutsy throw, but the receiver managed to push off of our very own Keegan Fisher to get that snag, and it puts them right where they want to be, near the red zone.
As their play call successfully works on 4th down. And so it'll go up the middle for a couple more yards, about 5 yards, down to about the 9-yard line. Approaching a touchdown.
So it'll be around 2nd and 5 now for the Valley Cubs.
As the Golden Eagle defense is looking on,
Down by number 22.
see what they want to do.
This is Brody Slayton with the carry yet again. He's been very lethal for this Valley Cub offense. He's had multiple carries this drive. Most of the carries resulting in a good bit of yardage.
See that they'll go in a bunch formation. Slayton looks back and whistles blow as it'll be a timeout. Be a timeout for the Alexandria Valley
When it's
Cubs.
time to build a new custom home or remodel an existing home, call birthday boy Sam Almarode at Sam Almarode Construction. The Jacksonville High School Golden Eagle Booster Club thanks this season's sponsors, including the Amy
As stated before, we have a newly renovated stadium, all thanks to Jacksonville High School's very own Riley Green. Correction. Jacksonville recently opened their newly renovated court, which our very own Riley Green contributed to the renovation. I stand corrected. Not the football. The basketball stadium.
As the Valley Cubs march on to, seems like to be the same formation, bunch formation. Be on the 9-yard line. There's a snap. And it seems like nothing much for the Valley Cubs.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the carry. Brought down in the backfield by number 17, Charlie Wright.
That's Tyler Brown on the carry, not going to result in much yards, which will result in a third down for the Valley Cubs. Now you decide, what can you do here?
It'll be third down.
What can you do here against this Golden Eagle defense? Do you throw a screen?
And that student section is getting very, very loud for this Golden Eagle defense. There'll be a handoff off to the left side. And it seems like he is short up the first down, as a couple of Golden Eagles went over to stop him.
And knowing them, they'll probably go for it here.
As it seems like it that way, as the offense stays on.
Number 20, Elijah Hunter on the carry.
And then at the end of the first quarter, your score, Jacksonville Golden Eagles 14, and the Valley Cubs 0.
Wagner AP Real Estate and Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical scoreboard reads Alexandria 0, Jacksonville High School 14. Tonight's first quarter was brought to you by Jamie Cosper, your local Alpha insurance agent. Life is complex, but insurance shouldn't be. Call Alpha today for a free auto, home, and life insurance quote. And by Noble Bank and Trust. Noble Bank and Trust is committed to providing the highest quality banking services with a friendly, family-oriented approach. Tonight's second quarter is sponsored by Kara Smith of Taylor Real Estate Solutions. Looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Kara today. And by Farmers and Merchants Bank of Jacksonville. Service, solutions, and strength isn't just a tagline. It's who Farmers and Merchants Bank is.
Both teams now rushing back to the field, where it'll be fourth down for the Valley Cubs here.
So let's see if this play call successfully works for the Valley Cubs, as it did the prior attempt, as they're 1 for 1 on fourth down attempts so far in this ball game.
Number 28, Cleve Forrest, on to attempt the field goal.
And it looks like they're going to attempt the field goal.
As it seems like to be a 24-yard field goal for Grayson Forrest. It's a bobble snap.
And Jacksonville recovers the fumble. What a costly mistake there by the Alexandria Valley Cubs.
That is absolutely what you do not need, as that is a costly mistake. Seems like to be a bobbled snap on that play. And it feels like the momentum has just completely switched sides for the Golden Eagles.
So now the Golden Eagle offense will take the field after that fumble, a very costly fumble. And now it'll be first down now for the Golden Eagle offense. Look to hand it off to Zay English. Bursts up the field. Gets a few yards there.
And it feels like as the weeks ago, it seems like Zay English is playing a bigger role in this Golden Eagle offense, as he rushed for almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win against Boaz last week.
He's just a very good running back, man. He's fast, he's strong, he's able to burst through that gap when he sees it. He's just a very strong running back. So it'll be second down now for the Golden Eagles. Ogle looking to throw, passes over the middle, passes it to Sinclair, and he'll be brought down around the 50-yard line.
That was a very quick 20 to 30-yard gain for the Golden Eagles, as the connection with his Ogles and his wide receivers is just there, man.
First down now for the Golden Eagles at the 50-yard line. Both teams look at the sideline
as they go in gun formation.
Passes it quick. He will not get much, but Fisher spins around the corner. It'll result to possibly a first down. It depends on how they spot it here. But Fisher turning from what could have been a tackle for loss to an amazing gain. But they'll look to be just short of the first down.
And Fisher is just a tremendous athlete. Great student. Seems like took from nothing to something right there.
It'll be 2nd and 2 now for the Golden Eagles. Ogle looking to throw, scanning the field. He's scrambling right. He's trying to find his receiver. He finds someone. It's Kedrick Fisher. He's running up the field. There he goes. Evades a few defenders, and he'll be brought down around the 13-yard line.
And as flags fly as the pass goes, it seems like Fisher is shooken up on that tackle.
Might be a roughing call here. Fisher heads to the sidelines. Maybe take a little breather after that tackle.
Yeah, he looked visibly shooken up after that. As the flag will be waved off.
It looks like the offense will be right where they were placed before, which will be around the 19-yard line.
As the Golden Eagles to start on the 20-yard line.
Motioning, handing it to Sinclair. He's running right. He's running left, but he's brought down.
As he trying to get that edge, but just couldn't quite get it.
It'll be about no gain, possibly a yard loss, but it looks to be no gain. It'll be 2nd down now for the Golden Eagles. See Emery Young and Tanaka Wilson. Scrambles right, hands it up. It's Jackson. Oh, he's running.
He will get in the end zone. It's a touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Good run to Jackson Bonner.
And as a Bonner's a very big body for that Golden Eagle offense. As he went up there and snagged that football down to his hands. Dodged a few and got into the end zone.
As saw before, Jim Ogle looked to the right, passed it to Bonner. Bonner just took it all the way, and it'll be 20-0, possibly 21-0 for your Golden Eagles. It is up, and it is good. It'll be 21-0 for your Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles pulling away from the Valley Cubs here. Valley Cubs almost were able to put some points on the board, but unfortunately, that bob snap and that fumble really costed them there, and Golden Eagles took advantage of that opportunity and scored a touchdown.
And already the Golden Eagle offense is off to a fast start. As Ogle already has 2 touchdowns thrown and over 100 yards passing.
Jacksonville High School, 21.
Golden Eagles looking to kick off now. John Duker going to be the one kicking off. And they kick off. Duker with the kick. Will be fielded around the 10. He's going to try and look up, and he's not going to get much there.
A great open field tackle.
He'll be around the 20. First down for your Valley Cubs.
First and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
It'll be around the 21 where they get placed.
And as this Valley Cup offense travels onto the field, you wonder, what can they do from now? Down 3 scores early in the game. Kind of similar to what they had last week. Maybe they could just get something going.
They look to hand it off here to number 20. He's scrambling right. Oh, but he gets pulled away after what could have been a pretty good gain, the defense just manages to find him and take him down before he can get a first down.
Number 20, Elijah Hunter.
It'll be Elijah Hunter with the carry.
TJ Wilson. The play picks up 7 yards. Second down.
Now you got to wonder, what will they do here? Will they run it again? Will they go for a play action pass here? What will they do?
Seems like they'll be going over the place. Seems like they've been sticking to the same formation.
It'll be around 2nd and 4 now for the Golden Eagles. I mean, for the Valley Cubs. They hand it off again. It's the same person as it was before, Mr. Hunter.
And he is slammed down at about the 33, 34-yard line.
But even if you were slammed down, it's still going to be a first down now for the Valley Cubs.
Number 20, Elijah Hunter.
Only a handful of first downs for the Valley Cubs.
Number 3, Tyshawn Cameron. The play picks up a first
Tyshawn
down.
Cameron with the tackle. William Ball heading back on the field. First down now for the Valley Cubs. Looks to hand it off again. He's running upfield. It'll be another first down now for the Valley Cubs. Looks like they're getting their momentum that they need here.
See that they're running
Wheeler's pass complete to
their
number
same old
24,
offense. It's a tricky offense to read.
By correction, it was actually a pass
Brought down
play.
by number 5, Lewis Fiddix, and number 6, TJ Wilson. The play picks
But a
up
very,
first down.
very strange offense by the Valley Cubs. But it seems like you're getting success from it, so they're going to keep on doing it. Seems like to be a run-pass option for them. Sticking with similar formations.
And maybe confusing is what you want here. Maybe they'll probably look at something that maybe they've never seen and maybe capitalize off it. But it'll be first down now for the Valley Cubs here. They hand it off again.
And as
And-
flags fly,
It was Elijah Hunter again with the carry. Flags on the field.
The carry by number 20, Elijah Hunter. Brought down by number 14, Trenton Jackson. There's a flag on the play.
Trenton Jackson now with the tackle. But we'll have to see what this flag is on. And it looks to be on the Valley Cubs here.
it'll be holding on the Valley Cubs.
So they'll be placed around the 31-yard line, possibly 32. And it will be the 31-yard line. And it looks like all the momentum that they had could be shifted away because of that holding call.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
It'll still be first down for the Valley Cubs.
First and 20 now.
It seems like there's a hold-up with the officials.
Looks like there's a little bit of confusion there on the field. Not sure what it's about. And they're bringing it up to the 34 now. So it's a little bit of a... pushed it back a little too far. And they hand it off again. It's number 2 now. Mr. Tyler Brown. And he'll
Number
be
2,
tackled.
Ty Brown on the carry.
Be tackled around the 44, possibly the
Brought down
45.
by number 58, Ryan Mitchell.
Ryan Mitchell now with the tackle. Correction, it's the 42-yard line.
Seems like those veteran linebackers are doing most of the work for the Golden Eagle defense. It seems like the leader of that defense, number 17, Troy Wright.
So it'll be around 2nd and 12 now for the Valley Cubs. It's going to be a play action pass. They're looking. He finds someone, evades the defender, but it can't evade those. It'll be around 3rd down and around 3.
Wheeler's pass completed, number 24, Cooper Bridges.
It seems like the Golden Eagle defense
Brought down by number
is
14,
struggling
Trenton Jackson.
to minimal gain. It'll be third down for the Valley Cubs.
This RPO offense is doing justice for the Valley Cubs between Wheeler, Brown, and Hunter. They look to run it. And they might be just short. Correction,
seems like
it's a fumble. And they're brought down. We're not sure if it's a fumble, though. We'll have to check. Hopefully it is a fumble. We'll have to check with the officials and see if it is a fumble. And it is a fumble. It is a fumble. And just like that, just like last time for the past few drives, when they look to be doing good, they just fumble. Literally.
And you just wonder on that sideline, what can they do?
And there'll be officials on the field looking around.
Thank you also to the following sponsors this season: Clinton Animal Hospital, Calhoun County Farmers Co-op.
But if you're the Valley Cubs, it is absolutely worst case scenario.
That is now about 2 fumbles now for the Valley Cubs. Both are when they were just getting their momentum. First one was when they were about to score a field goal, and it turned out to be a little bog pass. And now a fumble during a run there. It's just constantly fumbles all over the board. And now it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Golden Eagle offense that has been very successful today.
Fans, for your refreshment and convenience, visit the concession stand on the east end of the
And the Golden Eagles will start on our own 40-yard line.
This season's concession stands are operated by the Golden Eagle Marching Band Booster. Thank you for supporting the Golden Eagle Marching Band.
Motioning. Ogle hands it off to Zay English. He's running to the left. Finds a little bit of a seam, but he gets a little bit of yardage there. I say around 3 little yards that they got there. It ain't much, but it's honest work. It'll be 2nd down now for the Golden Eagles.
Run out of bounds by number 5, Aiden Christopher. 2nd down.
See Bryce Allen heading onto the field now. That's a new face.
Absolutely for this offense and defense as well.
2nd down now. They hand it up to DeMonte Sinclair. He runs to the right. He finds a seam, evades a defender. He's running down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 30.
Ogle's pass complete to number 12, DeMonte Sinclair.
And this Golden Eagle offense is just cruising.
Brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville.
Absolute masterclass by the head honcho and Jamison Edwards.
You gotta love these play calls, man. So it'll be inside the 20, about the 19-yard line.
You just wonder for this Valley Cub defense, can they do anything to stop this offense?
Play action now. Ogle looking, scanning the field, runs right. He's tossing it downfield. It's for Kedrick Fisher, but it's over.
Ogle's pass incomplete out of the end zone. 2nd down.
Start to
Seems like Ogle had nothing right there. He just stood in the back of the end zone.
Smart call. So it'll be 2nd down now for the Golden Eagles.
Just shy of 5 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. As the Golden Eagles have been pretty much, it's been one-sided for them.
Hand it off to Zay English again. Doesn't get much there, though. It'll be stopped. Maybe gaining 2 yards.
Number 2, Tyler Brown, and number 56, Ryan Brown.
Brought down by Ryan Brown.
This play picks up 4 yards. 3rd down.
It'll be 4-yard gain.
And this Golden Eagle offense is just traveling down the field.
Emory Young and Kedrick Fisher off to the left.
This Golden Eagle offense just soaking up clock.
Looking to throw. Ogle looking up. Will he get it? Just through the hands of Kedrick Fisher. It'll be 3rd down now.
That was a great ball by Jim Ogle. Just couldn't quite connect.
Loose pass, attempt to number 7, Kedrick Fisher, incomplete.
It was a really good pass just over the defender. It's just very unfortunate that Fisher couldn't come down with it.
And you rarely see a misconnection from Ogle and Fisher.
Well, correction, it looks to be 4th down now for the Golden Eagles, and they look to attempt a field goal to make it 24-0.
It'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt by number 38, John Ducar, on the right hash.
The kick is up, and it
is
good. So it'll be 24-0 now for your Jacksonville Golden Eagles. They are cruising through this first half.
The Right Media, Duff Langer, AP Real Estate, and Dunn's HVAC, Plumbing, and Electrical Scoreboard reads Alexandria 0, Jacksonville High School 24.
Golden Eagle kickoff team now heading onto the field.
Ducar's kick into the end zone, touchback. First and 10 for the
Ducar's
Valley
kick
Cubs,
is into the
20-yard
end
line.
zone, and it'll be a touchback, which brings them to the 20-yard line for the Valley Cubs. You got to wonder here, how can they shift this momentum? They look to have the momentum, and then it just gets out of their hands. You just got to wonder. You got to get control of that football.
Absolutely. It seems that just one mistake can do everything wrong for the Valley Cubs. As they'll be on the 20-yard line, first down.
It's a fake handoff now. Wheeler running up the middle now. Not getting much, though. I'd say around 3 yards. Possibly 4, depending on where the spot is.
It seems like tackle was made by number 17, Charlie Wright.
Wheeler on the keep, brought down by number 19, Will Greenwood. The play picks up 2 yards, second down.
So it'll be a 2-yard gain now for the Valley Cubs now. It'll be second down.
As it'll be second and 8 for the Valley Cubs.
Wheeler looking to throw. He tosses it up. And it's just out of the hands.
Seems like he had it in his hands, just couldn't quite come with it.
It was an amazing pass by Wheeler. Just
Wheeler's pass.
very unfortunate that
Accepted, number
Slayton
22,
couldn't
Brody
come
Slayton,
down
incomplete.
with the pass.
Third down.
So it'll be third down now for the Valley Cubs.
A combination of Golden Eagles there.
Bunch of Golden Eagles there on Slayton.
And it's another third down for this Valley Cub offense. You just wonder, you got to convert right here.
Valley Cubs really needing the momentum to shift here. It'll be third down now for the offense. And they hand it off, and the Eagles are just on that play. It'll be a loss of yards, and they'll have to punt it away again.
It's just a combination of Golden Eagles on that. Terrific job by that Golden Eagle defense.
And great job by our defensive coordinator, Brian Owens.
Number 22, Brody Slayton on the carry. Brought down to the backfield by number 17, Charlie
And you see
Wright.
that the Valley Cubs will have to punt it off to number 7, Kedrick Fisher, a very lethal kick returner.
You see him all over on every side of the ball. Offense, defense, kickoff. You'll see him everywhere.
Just a pure athlete.
And they punt it away.
A lot
It's gonna
better
be a little
punt than the
short.
last time.
However, it's going to bounce back into their territory. It'll be around the 41-yard line. Punting
Another
back.
short field for the Golden Eagles.
It looked to be a good punt, but it just bounced right back into their territory.
It seems like maybe they could get another, possibly another score with the short field.
It could be that way depending on the short fieldage that they have here.
And this talented offense.
Just about every drive, pretty much every drive that they have has resulted in a score. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the Valley Cup 41. Ogle looking to throw. He's running right. He's scanning the field. He tosses it up. Wide open Sinclair.
And he seems to feet in. It's a catch. Seems like he just got out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
He was wide open.
There was no Valley Cubs in the vicinity.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the Valley Cup 15.
As you just wondered, that connection between Ogle hitting his wideouts is just crazy.
Eagles looking to make it a 5th straight score. Ogle looking to throw again. Looking right, looking left. He's going to scramble to the left. Throws it over the middle. Just out of the hands of Jackson Bonner.
And it seems like Bonner is shooken up on the play as he's slow to get up.
Looks to be shooken up or either disappointed that he missed that catch. Second down now for the Golden Eagles.
The play clock's getting low. They get the snap off. It'd be a handoff.
They hand it off to Zay English. He runs out of the middle for a few yards. Few-yard gains from Zay English.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry. Brought down by number 54, Malin Haver.
It seems like
4 yards.
It seems like English is playing a pretty big role. Not as big as a role as last week, but he's still generating offense for the Golden Eagles.
Ogle looking to throw again. Scrambling to the left. He throws it up. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Sinclair with the catch. Managed to get his feet down. And the connection between the quarterback and his receivers, the chemistry is just, it's non-stop. So it'll be 30-0 in the first half, possibly 31 depending on the PAT is made.
And this Golden Eagle offense is just, you cannot stop it.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 31-0 for the Cubs.
That Golden Eagle touchdown was brought to you by Calhoun
For
County
the Eagles, I
District
mean.
5 Commissioner
A little bit of confusion.
Lee Patterson.
And you
With a minute
just
38
wonder,
remaining in the half,
what can the Valley
the
Cubs do?
right
They're
team,
down
Doug Wagner, AP Real Estate,
5
and
possessions.
Doug HVAC Plumbing and Electrical Scoreboard reads. Alexandria High School
5
0.
possessions for the Golden
Jacksonville
Eagles,
High School
5
31.
scores, including 4 touchdowns.
And one field.
And Ogle having a terrific night already. 3 touchdowns in the first half.
This offense is just cruising past the Cubs. There's not much they can do
Absolutely.
here. And you know, in terms of mental state, the Cubs are probably feeling down right now. But
And it seems like each of Ogle's wide receivers, and Sinclair, Bonner, and Fisher, all have touchdowns. Plus,
all have
with
catches for that matter.
absolutely. And you have
Or at least it
English's
feels like
rush, touchdown rush.
It'll be Jackson. I believe it's Dukin with the kick. Duker, I mean.
And the
Kicks
kick is
it
up.
up. We fielded around the 10-yard line. Correction, 5-yard line. He's scrambling to the left. Doesn't get much, though. It'll be inside the 20 where he is tackled.
You gotta wonder, man. Everything is going right for these Golden Eagles, but on the other side, you can't say the same.
Number 22, Brody.
It'll be 1st and 10 now. Looks like there will be a timeout on the field.
When it's your time to build a new custom home or remodel an existing home, call Sam Almer Construction.
As the night goes on, we appreciate everyone that is watching
Fans,
the
for your
stream
refreshment
tonight.
and convenience, visit the concession stand on the east end of the stadium for full-service concessions, and the football fans' favorite tent on the main concourse for limited-service concessions. This season's concession stands are operated by the Golden Eagle Marching Band Boosters. Thank you for supporting the Golden Eagle Marching Band.
So the Valley Cubs try to find something on offense. Just 1:33 left in the second quarter.
A little bit of motion on the field. Looks like Wheeler will be the one carrying, and he won't get much there.
And as the clock runs down,
16 Cole Wheeler on
the Valley
carry.
Cubs have 0 timeouts, so they can't hold up on the clock.
Picks up 1 yard. Second down.
2nd down now for the Valley Cubs. Gotta wonder how they can make this momentum shift in their favor.
And it seems like at this pace, it doesn't seem that they're going to try to go for something big.
But so far, it's just been all Golden Eagles tonight. Motioning on the field. They hand it off. Gets a little bit of a run in their favor. It's Ty Brown with the carry, and it looks to be a 1st down for the Valley Cubs.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the
Seems
carry.
like Brown has been all over the field for the Valley
Brought
Cubs.
down by number 3, Tyshawn Cameron, and number 51, Quentin Atkins. The play picks up a 1st down.
As clock down with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Seems that the Valley Cubs are not in a hurry. See that they might get one play off.
Motioning again. They hand it off. Correction, it's a play action. Well, I guess not. It looked to be a play action, but it looks like it was a handoff, and they don't get much there. It was intended for Hunter, and he didn't get much there.
And it seems like the Valley Cubs will go into the locker room.
And that is the end of the first half for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles,
At the end of the
up
second quarter, the right
31
media,
to 0
Blood Tiger
here.
NP Real Estate, and
It's
Dunn's
just
HVAC
all
Plumbing
Golden
and
Eagles
Electrical
tonight.
Scoreboard reads Alexandria High School 0, Jacksonville High School
As we enter
31.
halftime,
Tonight's second quarter was sponsored
Golden
by
Eagle
Kara
and
Smith
the
of Taylor Real Estate
Valley Cub
Solutions.
marching band.
Looking to buy,
will
sell, or
show.
invest? Call Kara today. And by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Service, solutions, and
Thank you
strength.
for watching
Visit
Golden
the
Eagle
tagline.
Media.
It's who Farmers and
This will be
Merchants
the
Bank
end
is.
of the first half between the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and the Valley Cubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the 2023 Alexandria High School Sound of the Valley Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Michael Melton and Ethan Owens. The color guard sponsor is Brandy Copeland. The dance line and majorette sponsor is Melanie White. Our drum majors tonight are Nadia Haynes and Skylar Cooper. The band captain is Harley McCary. Tonight, the Sound of the Valley Marching Band are playing delightfully nostalgic songs from the hit TV show Stranger Things. Our first song, Should I Stay or Should I Go, represents the unbreakable bond between brothers. Then we will have you catching your breath with Running Up That Hill. And finally, the most metal you have ever heard, the Sound of the Valley, Battle the Forces of Evil with Metallica's Master of Puppets. Drum major, Nadia Haynes. Is the band ready? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2023 Sound of the Valley Marching Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you will kindly direct your attention to the center of the field, we proudly present the award-winning high-flying Jacksonville High School Marching Golden Eagle Band. The band is under the direction of Head Director Mr. David Swinney and Assistant Director Phil Renda. Band Tech Jason Sumner, Marching Tech and Woodwind Specialist Miss Leslie Street. The Golden Eagle Percussion Instructor is Mr. Malik Francis. Auxiliary sponsor, Miss Jennifer Lose. Tonight, the band will entertain you with music of the 70s, 80s sensation Styx. We will open with Mr. Roboto, followed by AT 1928, Rocking the Paradise, and Too Much Time on My Hands will be the percussion feature. Drum majors, is the band ready?
I didn't recognize you with that white hair.
I know.
That's right.
And now, under the field direction of drum majors Sawyer Sheely and Ava Hanna, the Jacksonville High School Marching Golden Eagle Band. Trumpet soloist Mr. Josh Henry. Solo by Mr. Josh Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Jacksonville High School Marching Golden Eagle Band.
The third quarter is sponsored by Juliana Smith at Main Street.
And we welcome you back
If
to
you're
Golden
looking to buy
Eagle
or sell in
Stadium,
Calhoun County, call your homegirl, Juliana Smith.
as the Golden Eagles has a 31-0 lead.
No job is too big or too small.
Yeah, we welcome you back to Golden Eagle Media, where we are now about to begin in the second half of this matchup between the Alexandria Valley Cubs and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Jacksonville up with a very comfortable lead here, 31-0 every time. The main struggle has just been getting control with the ball with Alexandria. They just seem to have a very big struggle in terms of controlling the ball and holding on to it. And every time that they fumbled and every time Jacksonville has recovered with the fumble, they have scored on every drive they had.
we'd like to update you on some other games across the county.
The Jacksonville High School Football Booster Club thanks to
As
seasoned
Andalusia and
sponsors,
Anniston are
including
playing, and
Harrison
Andalusia
Sports Car
leads
Practice,
Anniston 7 to
First
nothing.
Dynamic Solution, and Vestar Bank.
Cherokee County and Piedmont are currently playing. It is 13 to 7 Cherokee County.
Jacksonville Safety Storage,
Oxford and Huntsville
Jefferson's
are
of
playing each
Jacksonville,
other.
Johnson
It is
Giant
14 to
Foods of
3
Jacksonville,
Oxford.
Jupiter Salon, and Justin White.
Ohatchee and
Fellow
Welborn are
Trophy Group.
playing.
Thank you for your support
Ohatchee
of this
leads
season's
Welborn
football
20 to 7.
It's very nice to have these other scores on while we are waiting for kickoff to start for the second half. Thank you for the information. We are approaching 45 seconds until kickoff begins. Let's see if the Golden Eagles can keep the momentum that they had in the first half. Or let's see if the Alexandria Valley Cubs can shift the momentum.
And as the Golden Eagles are set to ready to kick off the second half, we would like to note that we are having some technical issues with the weather, so if we have to go off air, we will let you guys know. And as the car kicks off for the Golden Eagles, and the Valley Cubs bobble it, and he gets it through the middle, cuts off to the side, and he's on the opposite side of the field and gets out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. It's a great start for the Valley Cubs. Just about what they need coming out of the locker room.
We thank you for your time here at Golden Eagle Media, but due to unfortunate circumstances with the weather, we will have to go off air soon. Well, it seems to be slowing
As the Valley
down.
Cubs snap it, and play stops.
There's a flag on the play.
It'll be a flag on the play. Seems like to be on the Valley Cubs.
Well, it looks like the rain will be slowing down a little bit here, so we might have a little bit of life left.
It'll be false start for the Valley Cubs.
And there it is
False start on
again.
the offense. 5-yard
Just
penalty.
when you seem to have the momentum,
First down.
something always happens to kind of sort of shift it away.
Valley Cubs. But handed off to number 2, Ty Brown. And only a few yards.
Let's see if the Cubs can find the momentum that they had.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the
Every
carry.
now and then, it's always that one thing that happens that shifts it away from the momentum that they have.
Charlie Wright with the tackle. So they got another flag. And it'll be on the Valley Cubs again. It seems like to be a holding.
Second straight flag now for the Valley Cubs.
You would think these penalties are adding up for the Valley Cubs.
Holding on the offense.
as Valley Cubs was set back and just an overthrow. It'll be incomplete.
Wheeler's pass incomplete to number
Wheeler
0,
with an
DeMarcus
attempted
Williams.
pass,
There's a flag on the
unfortunately over. There is another flag on the field. You wonder, will it be on the Valley Cubs yet again?
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Golden Eagles. And it seems like all those penalty yardage just went right back to even.
Foul, roughing the passer on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So they just about gained all the yards that they lost back, which may be a little bit of a opening for the Valley Cubs.
Back up. It's a deep throw, jukes at a defender, and the Valley Cubs get in the end zone for a touchdown. A very long-awaited touchdown.
It is the first score that Alexandria has had today, and you may wonder, is this the momentum they need, and is this the start of a new momentum? And it looks to be yes.
And it's a very, very good start for the Valley Cubs going into the second half.
They look to be slowly shifting away from the RPO formations that they were so used to having, and now Wheeler is finding his connections, and he's having successfulness in his passing.
And the point after is good.
With 11:18 remaining in the third quarter, the Wright Media, Duff Wagner AP Real Estate, and Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical Scoreboard reads Alexandria High School 7, Jacksonville High School 31.
And your score now, Valley Cubs 7, the Golden Eagles 31.
And you may be wondering, is this a new Valley Cubs that we didn't see in the first half? They've already succeeded more than they have now than they had the whole first half.
Pitch in and help keep Golden Eagle Stadium clean by disposing of any trash and putting it in its place. Thank you.
And it seems like the rain will keep on going. And as the Valley Cubs will kick off with number 28, Grayson Forrest.
Very talented kicker.
And he kicks it deep, and it'll be another touchback.
Going to be seeing a lot of those today from
Forrest's kickoff out of bounds. Correction, Forrest kick.
And as the Golden Eagles will march onto the field, Jim Ogle at the helm. As he'll hand it off to Zay English as he explodes out of that pocket. And he'll get a few yards. It'll be second down for the Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles have been
Number 2,
finding
Zay English on the
success
carry.
all
Brought down by
over
number 24,
the
Cooper
offense.
Bridges. The play picks up 6 yards. Second down.
They've been finding success in the run game. They've been finding success in the passing game. They've been finding success all over on both sides of the ball in today's game.
It'll be second down for the Golden Eagles. Ogle steps back, looks forward, sees nobody, scrambles to the right side. It's a deep throw, wide open by receiver. And Monte Sinclair. It'll be another large gain for the Golden Eagle offense.
Number 12, DeMonte Sinclair.
DeMonte Sinclair is having a day today. He has had many successful runs. He's just been able to find the opening and getting open for his quarterback to throw the ball, and he's done that many times today. Very successful game today from DeMonte Sinclair.
And as a reminder, it is currently raining here at Golden Eagle Stadium. We are trying our best to get through with the rain, but if we have to postpone, we will let you guys know. As Ogle throws it off to the left side, and not much there, couple yards.
Ogle's pass complete to number 6, T.J. Wilson. Brought down by number 5, Aiden Crystal.
As T.J. Wilson gets involved in the offense, as long as the defensive side of the ball.
So many weapons that this offense has. They got an amazing running back, amazing receivers. They just got so many stuff on the offense, and it's just very hard to deal with.
As Ogle looks forward and whistles blow.
And it looks to be an offsides on the Alexandria Valley Cubs.
A lot of offsides for the Valley Cubs. Not a very good look.
Lots of penalties overall for the Valley Cubs. So it'll place them around the
This is going to be 2nd and 2 for the Golden Eagles. Ogle steps back, scrambles right, throws it off to the side, and it is just underthrown.
Ogle's pass attempt at number 6, T.J. Wilson.
As T.J. Wilson slips on the catch and
Third down.
doesn't come up with it.
And it looks like that rainy turf is starting to show here at Golden Eagle Stadium.
See, the weather is starting to play a factor here.
Although it looks like the weather seems to be slowing down at least a little bit. Well, I stand corrected as soon as I said something about it. Looks to keep coming back.
And it seems like someone slips again. Number 2, Zay English on the carry.
It's another slip. And you can see that the rainy turf is really starting to show
Number 2,
here.
Zay English on the
And it'll be a
carry.
first down for the Golden
Another
Eagles.
Golden Eagle first down brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Probably could have got a couple
Jacksonville.
more yards if that turf would have upheld him.
But I guess a first down is a first down. Gotta take with what we got.
Ogle looks forward to the sideline along with his receivers. Seems like to be a hold up at the spot of the ball. Still seems to be a first down. Ogle steps back. Scrambles up in the pocket. Still in the pocket, throws it. And it is intercepted right at the goal line.
And
Pass
like
targeted to number 12, Monte Sinclair. And the ball will be given back to the Valley Cubs. A very, very strong performance so far in the second half for the Valley Cubs.
As I said before, this may be a new Alexandria Valley Cub team with a new mentality coming into the second half. And it's starting to show here with that interception.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
And as they get the interception, they will be on their own 2-yard line with a goal line to their backs. As the ball snapped, and seems like they did some type of sneak or a dive up the middle. Maybe got a yard out of it. It'll be second down for the Valley Cubs.
Couldn't really see much from here, but it might have been some sort of QB sneak of some sort, or maybe just a very short and simple run to get them at least a few yards away from their own goal line.
And it'll be a rush to the outside. And he gets a few more yards. She's maybe about a 1 or 2 yard gain for the Valley Cubs. It'll be third down. You just wonder right here, what are the Valley Cubs going to do? They've had some successes and they've had some very, very costly mistakes.
Third down.
Yeah, and let's say that their own goal line is kind of the last place that they want to make a mistake right here, especially with the momentum that they have so far with the score and an interception opening the second half.
As Valley Cubs, they pitch it off to the left side, cuts back in the middle, and doesn't get much yardage. It'll be fourth down for the Valley Cubs. A combination of Golden Eagles on the tackle. And it seems like we have an injured player on the field.
Tackle in the play by number 58, Ryan Mitchell.
Seems to be number 22. And as he hobbles off the field,
Picks up 4 yards. Fourth down.
it'll be 4th and 1.
So now you got to decide here, will you take the risk?
It seems like the offense will stay on the field. Be 4th and 1.
Very risky call here, but with a big reward.
Hand off to the inside. You just wonder, did they get it? Alexandria Silent indicating that they did. See where the officials say where it's at. And it will be a first down for the Valley Cubs.
The result of the play
You would
is a
think
first
they
down
need a
for the
very
Valley
much
Cubs.
faster offense in order to get back into this game.
Yeah, and they took a risk there, but with it being just 1 yard away and with how much they need to get back in the game, it's a risk that you pretty much have to take at this point in the game.
As Valley Cubs the pass, and it is caught at about the 37-yard line. My apologies. It was incomplete. My apologies. Very hard to tell from over here.
It will be an incomplete pass. You could hear some Alexandria players and staff kind of yelling, debating if it was a pass interference or not. But according to the officials,
As the Valley Cubs, as they rush off to the right side, multiple blockers. He's an open field. And a bunch of Golden Eagles track him down at about the 45-yard line. A huge gain for the Valley Cubs. And that is exactly what they need for a momentum swing.
and there's the momentum that I was saying before. It just takes one thing and for them to shift back into this game, and it looks to be happening here. Big gain for the Valley Cubs.
And a timeout on the field on the officials.
Timeout on the field.
You just wonder if this Valley Cub offense,
Custom home or
they're having a very good run.
call Sound Almarone's
If they can keep on, it could be a new game. Seems like they had some fire coming out of that locker room.
The Jacksonville High School Football Booster Club thanks this season's third quarter sponsors, Juliana Smith at Main Street Realtors, and Jimmy Logan
It's
Construction.
looking much more like a game
Thank you for
now.
your support this season.
Now that the Alexandria Valley Cubs seem to have some sort of new mentality and new momentum coming into the second half, and it's starting to show here. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Valley Cubs at the Jacksonville 45.
Did you shoot in the first half? Okay. That's all right.
The Valley Cubs will come back onto the field after their timeout. With Weir in the backfield. Off to the left. He'll keep it himself, and the Golden Eagles sniff it out easily. By a combination of Golden Eagles on the tackle.
It was a very well-read play coming from the Golden Eagles.
Number 16, Wheeler on the carry.
They recognized that play from earlier in the game, and they said, we're going to take 2 chances here. We're going to go after the quarterback. I'll let the running back run to the right, and maybe a defender will get him. And they chose right, choosing the QB that time.
It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 45-yard line. Motion to the left. Drops back. Throws it off to the side and overthrown. Just thrown a little too high by Wheeler.
Wheeler's pass attempt.
Seemed to be looking like the pressure was getting to him there in a little bit. Had a pretty decently open man, but he just threw it out of the hands of Hunter.
They'll bring a 3rd and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
Now you wonder, what is the play call here?
They've had some decent success on 3rd down.
Do you run it here to try and get more yards and then go for it on 4th down? Do you go for a pass here? What is the move?
It all just depends on what Valley Cubs wants to do. Motion to the left. Drops back. Wheeler throws. Tackled as he's thrown and incomplete. Pass just short.
Defenders all over that.
It seemed like number 27, Gavin Peeler, number 19, Will Greenwood, on Wheeler as he was throwing the football. And it'll be 4th down.
Amazing read from the defense here. It'll be 4th and 10.
And it seems like the Valley Cubs will punt off the football. Number 28, Grayson Forrest, will be punting off. Returning for the Golden Eagles is number 7, Kedrick Fisher. Snap is off, and it's a high kick. Fisher calls for a fair catch, and it's caught in between the 10 and 15-yard lines. It'll be 1st down, Golden Eagles.
It'll probably be placed around the 12, possibly the 13. It's a good stop by the defense. Now, how can the offense capitalize off of the interception that was thrown earlier by Ogle?
You just wonder, off that interception, can they get back on track on offense? They had a very successful first half. As Ogle threw his first interception of the year, last possession.
Let's see if the Eagles can respond from the defense.
And you got a formation. Jim steps back, throws it off to the side. The number 1, Emory Young, as a combination of Valley Cubs on the tackle. Seems to be about a 5-yard gain.
Brought down by number 2, Tyler Brown. And number 40, Tyler Williams.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a screen pass to Emory Young. Couldn't get much there.
There's a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play.
And it seems to be backing up the Golden Eagles. Seems to be an offensive penalty of some sort. Don't know quite. But we still don't know. As Ogle steps back, goes there for a screen play. Fisher keeps on running, and he gets tackled out of bounds at about the 15-yard run, back where they were.
Another slip there.
And more flags run out. Seems like some scuffle going around between the Golden Eagles and the Valley Cubs.
There was also another slip there coming from the wet turf of the football field from the rain that was previously pouring down on us earlier. The wet turf is really showing.
There's official talking about what penalties need to be assessed. But it seemed like as Fisher was coming up, some Valley Cubs were being a little rough, pushing Fisher down. Personal foul on the Valley Cubs. And a personal foul on the Golden Eagles, and the penalties will
Personal foul
offset.
called on the offense and the defense. Those penalties offset.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Golden Eagles
Second down.
as offsetting penalties.
Young and Sinclair, both on the left here, and
Ogle hands off to Fisher or to English, bounces off a couple of tackles and gets about a 6 or 7 yard gain. And so bring a 3rd down for the Golden Eagles.
Number 2, Zay English on the carry.
see English
Brought down
finding
by
a little
number
bit of
6,
running room
Jeremiah
there.
Heathcock.
And that's all it takes for the Eagles to get back into the gears that they were in the first half.
Play picks up 6 yards. 3rd down.
So it will be a 6-yard gain.
Be 3rd down for the Golden Eagles. And play stops.
Looks to be a timeout of some sort. No, it's a flag.
Seems
on the
to be a
play.
flag
Might
seems
be
like
a
false start. on the Golden Eagles. Crucial mistake. Being backed up 5 yards from a 3rd and 4.
Looks to be that the mistakes that the Alexandria Valley Cubs were making seems to be pouring a little bit on the Golden Eagles.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. Ogle steps back, looks to the right side, deep throw to Kedrick Fisher. He catches it, and he's on the run. Still is not touched. 10-5, touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Ogle's pass complete to number 7.
What
Kedrick
an
Fisher.
amazing throw
Golden
from
Eagle
Jim
touchdown.
Ogle. He saw the seam. He saw that there was a chance in Kedrick Fisher. He saw it before he even got open. That is an amazing read and an amazing pass. And an amazing connection between these two players.
A great connection by Ogle and Fisher. Had a one-on-one, and Ogle took the chance and was rewarded for a long, long touchdown.
An amazing play from those two.
And as Ducar kicks, and it is good.
Point after attempt by Ducar is
It'll
good.
be 38-7
With 3:09
for your
remaining
Jacksonville
in the third
Golden
quarter.
Eagles.
An absolute
Media,
just
Jeff Wagner,
change of
Real Estate,
momentum.
and Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical Scoreboard reads Alexandria High School 7, Jacksonville High School 38.
As score is 38-7. Golden Eagles are leading with 3:09 left in the 3rd quarter.
The Eagles still in their gear as they were in the first half. Capitalizing off the mistakes that were made in terms of penalties. Ogle and Fisher, just an amazing chemistry between Ogle and his receivers.
So if you're the Valley Cubs, what do you do here? There's still a lot of game left. Do you still produce on offense and go with the flow, or do you try to rush, as it'll be another touchback for Ducar?
Ducar's kick out of the end zone for a touchback.
With the Valley Cubs, there's a lot of questions that has needed to be answered on both sides of the football.
How do they get back in that end zone, man? And how do they prevent this offense from seeing the succession that they have seen today in this game? First down now for the Alexandria Valley Cubs at their own 20.
We are in the backfield. Motion off to the right. Hands it off to Ty Parker. And it'll only be a couple yards getting on the play. As it'll be 2nd and 7 on the 23-yard line.
Brown on the carry. Brought down by number 58, Ryan Mitchell. Play picks up 3 yards. 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Valley Cubs. And it seems to have an injured player
Looks
on
to be
the field down.
an injured Cub out there. And it doesn't matter what team you root for, we do not want to see injuries like this.
Absolutely. And it seems like maybe he's catching a cramp, maybe, but something along on that left leg.
It might be a cramp of some sort. You see him kind of stretching out that leg.
And the humidity out here is just brutal.
And as we await the injured player, it's being helped up right now. Nope, still focusing on that left leg.
Seems like multiple trainers are out there to help him out. As he gets up quick.
And he looks to be all right. Which is good to see.
And the injured player was number 55, Brett Jones, offensive lineman.
It's good to see that the big guy was okay.
And as both teams march back onto the field after the injury. We're back. Hands it off. And it seems like they will get another first down. And
Nice little play there from the Alexandria Valley Cubs.
it seems like those tricky options that they were running, just handing it off to one extra guy.
Looks to be another RPO situation that they were going for in the first half that saw succession, but it was the mistakes that really cost it. It'll be first down now at the 30.
And as Ware looks back, Barker in motion. Steps back, throws it over the top. It is dropped. Wow. That was a ball that absolutely in his hands, and he just could not connect.
You could see the frustration on that receiver as he struggled to pull down the ball.
Brings up second down.
You got to be frustrated after missing a pass like that. It was right in his hands, and it just fell up short.
Definitely some frustration built on that the Valley Cup sideline. As Wheeler stays in the backfield in a similar formation to what we have all game. As he hands it off to the left side to Brody Clayton, and he picks up a few yards.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the carry.
Ty Barker,
Number
excuse me.
17, Charlie Wright.
Ty Brown on the carry. We've been seeing a mixture of Ty Brown,
Third down.
seeing a little bit of Hunter in there. And it's just
And it's third down for the Valley Cubs. A lot of third down situations for the Valley Cubs, but they've been relatively successful. Be 3rd and 5.
And as a reminder, we are very thankful for you to tune into the Golden Eagle Media stream, where we are streaming the Alexandria Valley Cubs versus the Jacksonville Golden Eagles.
Step back, and it is caught at their own 45-yard. It'll be another first down. See some true successful plays on third down for the Valley Cubs. Just got to hope they have no mistakes later on downfield.
It's good to see a little bit of succession coming from that passing game.
It seems like Wheeler is leading this offense, a young gentleman. In motion again. Wheeler takes it again, and he's tackled in the backfield by number 17, Charlie Wright. He has been all over that backfield.
Charlie Wright. The play loses 3 yards. Second down.
Charlie Wright has been an absolute powerhouse for this defense. He's seen a bunch of succession on the defense.
And as he showed as a bunch of succession for last week against Boaz, he had a team leading 12 tackles against the Pirates.
Good to see the team and the defense pick up where they left off.
And it'll be 2nd and 13 for the Valley Cubs. Barker in motion, hands it off to Clayton, and he gets up the middle for a few more yards, about 6 or 7 yards. And it seems like another Valley Cub shaken up. Absolutely not what you want to see.
I believe that is Hunter down. That is Hunter down on the field, I believe.
Third down.
Number 20, Elijah Hunter.
Seems to be a bit shooken up. He's being helped
The
up right
junior,
now.
and he
he is limping. That is not a good sign if you're a Alexandria Valley Cub fan or just a sports fan in general. We do not want to see these players injured whatsoever, no matter what team you're rooting for. We want to see these players thrive in their sport.
Absolutely. As we're in the backfield, hands it off to another option, and it seems like they'll get the first down, as that'll be the end of your third quarter. As the Golden Eagles lead 38-7.
Great performance by the Golden Eagles.
24, Cooper Bridges on the carry. Brought down by number 14, Trenton Jackson. The result of the play is a first down.
And you see multiple Valley Cubs being
At the end of the
involved
third
in this
quarter,
offense.
Media, Duff Wagner, AP Real Estate,
Just show they got the
H-back
weapons,
plugging electrical
just the mistakes that are heavily costing them in this game.
7, Jacksonville High School 38.
They've seen a bunch of
Tonight's
success
third
on
quarter was
offense. It's
sponsored
just
by
about
Juliana
controlling
Smith
the
at
ball.
Main Street Realtor.
The penalties
If
have
you're
been
looking to
costing
buy
them a
or
little bit
sell in
too.
Calhoun County, call your homegirl, Juliana Smith,
It's
Main
just,
Street Realtor.
it's been a tough night
And by Jimmy
for
Logan
the
Construction.
Alexandria Valley Cubs.
No job is too big or too small. Jimmy Logan Construction can handle them all. Tonight's fourth quarter is sponsored by Sonic of Jacksonville. Enjoy half-price drinks and slushes all day when you order online or in the app. By Jacksonville Home Center, your local ace, the helpful place. And by Goodson Funeral Home, your first-class funeral service in Calhoun County and the surrounding area.
And as both teams take the field again, we once again thank you for tuning into the stream. Golden Media. Motioning in the field. It might be a false start here.
There's a flag on the
Multiple
play.
flags are thrown.
See what the head official says. Talking to his other crewmates.
Officials huddling up near the 42 to the 43. It is a false start on the offense, so it'll push the Valley Cubs back.
A lot of penalties for the Valley Cubs.
As we were just talking about before, how the penalties have been costing them a bit. There's another one on the field.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It is still first down now. It'll be around 1st and 15 for the Cubs. Motioning. And it's play action. Tossed it downfield. He's looking for a man. He's got a man! One man to beat. Touchdown, Valley Cubs.
And you wonder, it's that same formation that they've been running all game. And they're still getting success from over the top. You just wonder, could they be sneaking back into this game? That's a touchdown that they absolutely need.
It's an amazing pass and an amazing catch between the two individuals. Wheeler. Amazing connection between those two. for the PAT now. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is 38-14 now. Jacksonville Golden Eagles still ahead.
11:51 remaining
But
in the
could
game.
this be
The right media, Duff Wagner,
the
AP
momentum,
Real Estate, and Dunn's HVAC
as we've said
Plumbing
a
and
lot
Electrical
before,
Scoreboard
could this be the
reads,
momentum
Alexandria High
that
School,
the
14,
Alexandria Valley
Jacksonville High
Cubs
School,
need
38.
to get back into this game? That is the question. Valley Cubs looking to kick off now. Lee Froster looking to kick. Kendrick Fisher in the backfield. And he sends it off. And it's going to be another touchback. Been seeing a lot of those lately from the talented kicker, Lee Froster.
The kickoff by number 28, Forrest. Out of the end zone, touchback.
As in between this small little break, we'd like to mention our great student section who has absolutely showed out tonight. Especially through this rough weather. We absolutely appreciate them. And our great Golden Eagle marching band,
who had an amazing performance at halftime. We love to see the support from our band members, from our student section, from everyone. So it'll be first down now for the Golden Eagles, motioning. Ogle looking to throw, and he's gonna just throw it down.
very smart as nothing developed on that play.
Ogle's pass attempt to number 14, Trenton Jackson, incomplete. Brings up second down.
It'll be second down now for the Golden Eagles. It'll be second down now.
The receivers on the far
They
side.
hand it off to Zay. Correction, they just handed off.
Number 14, Trenton Jackson on the carry.
They handed it off to Jackson, and he
Result of the play
ran
is
for
another
a
Golden
big
Eagle
gain.
first
It'll be
down,
placed
brought
around
to
the
you by
40-yard
Chick-fil-A
line.
of Jacksonville.
Jackson, another young weapon for this Golden Eagle offense. A sophomore.
Say English is sitting on the sideline now, probably keeping him back on the sideline to prevent any injury. They pass to Fisher, and he'll be brought out around the 45, possibly the 46-yard line for a
Ogle's
few
pass
yards there.
complete to number 7, Kendrick Fisher. Brought down out of bounds by number 5, Aiden Christopher. The play picks up 6 yards.
Christopher
Second
with the
down.
tackle. It's a fake. Jim Ogle scrambling up the middle. He's got a first down.
He is tackled hard into the turf.
It's a good scramble from Jim Ogle.
You don't see many of those
Number 4, Jim
roll.
Ogle on the carry.
And it's
Result of the play
going
is
to
another
be
Golden Eagle
around
first down,
the Valley
brought
Cub
to you by
45.
Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville.
It's a good scramble. We don't really see that much scrambles from Jim Ogle, so it's good to see him getting his little legs with good use.
It'll be first down for the Golden Eagles at about the 44-yard line.
It's a Bob snap, but he still gets an amazing catch to Fisher. He evades one man. Can't evade the second one, but it's still an amazing
Ogle's pass complete to number
save
7,
from that
Fisher.
bobbed
The
snap.
result of the play is
And it's a
another
first down.
Brought to you by
It'll be
Chick-fil-A of
around the
Jacksonville.
20-yard line, possibly the 21, 22.
So
Amazing save.
a great save from Ogle as the snap was botched and saw Fisher across the middle. And his offense is just traveling downfield.
They hand it off to Jackson again. Jackson scrambling up. And it's another amazing run from Jackson.
And that offense is producing. Seems like the Valley Cubs don't have an answer except for a
Number
possession.
14, Trenton Jackson on the carry.
They'll be short of the first down. The
Brought down by
correction,
number
it
0,
will be a
DeMarcus
first
Williams.
down.
The result of the play is another Golden Eagle first down, brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Jacksonville.
Seems like the officials had trouble spotting the ball.
So another amazing run from Jackson. It's a play action. Toss it up the middle. Touchdown! Golden Eagles.
Ogle's pass complete to number 12, DeMonte Sinclair.
It's a
for Golden
Sinclair
Eagle
touchdown. Sinclair has seen many success tonight for this offense. He's
Seeing-
having a big day today.
Seeing 2 touchdowns for him and numerous catches. And this offense is thriving. Just with a little bit of time of over 9 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Currently 44-14. Amazing game for these Golden Eagles.
And the PAT is up and good
After attempt by Duke
for the
Barnes,
Golden
good.
Eagles.
That Golden Eagle touchdown was brought to you by Calhoun County Commission, District 5 Commissioner Lee Patterson.
Dukar absolutely falling out tonight on the kicking.
So I believe it's 45-14 now.
With 9:01
For the Golden
remaining in the
Eagles.
game. The Wright Media, Duff Wagner EP Real Estate, and Dunn's HVAC Plumbing and Electrical Scoreboard reads Alexandria High School 14, Jacksonville High School 45.
With a big lead for the Golden Eagles, you just wonder, there's not much that the Valley Cubs can do to win this game.
It's been a chaotic night for just about all of us. The weather has been a little iffy every now and then. Mistakes for both teams on both sides of the ball. And we still managed to come out on top in terms of streaming and in terms of the game so far.
As Dukar is ready to set to kick it off for the Golden Eagles.
And he kicks it off. And they're going to try and take it. Running to the right. Finds a little bit of a seam. It's a rough tackle. And it's going to be placed around the 29.
Decent return for the Valley Cubs. As we're in the Valley Cub offense, trot back onto the field.
Ducar's kick returned by number 5.
Having a
Andy
lot of
Christopher.
questions on offense, especially on the
Brought
defensive
down
side
at
of the
the
football.
30-yard line by number 29, Sam Parker Wagner. First and 10 for the Valley Cubs.
Valley Cub offense coming back on the field. Got a question. What can you do here? Very little time, a lot to go. What is the move here is the question here. Wheeler hands it off and he slips. That wet turf is getting to these players yet again.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the carry.
You just wonder if it's played a
Down to the
factor
backfield.
in the second half.
3 yards.
And this played a
Second half.
factor for both teams. You've seen multiple Golden Eagle players slip because of the turf, and now the attempted run there was caught off guard by the wet turf. So it'll be second down now and about 12.
And it seems like the Valley Cubs have no sense of urgency on offense. Seems kind of weird. And whistles blow.
Looks to be a flag on the play. Might be a false start.
Too many flags for the Valley Cubs, it seems to be.
It's another false start on the Valley Cubs.
Had a lot of
Start on the offense.
false
penalty.
starts for the Valley
It's
Cubs.
another penalty out of many for the Valley Cubs. And it's just been getting to them, man. So now they're pushed back even more. It's motioning. It's a play action. They pass it up, and the pass is incomplete.
Almost tipped it, intercepted. Great athleticism shown by that Golden Eagle defense.
The connection was there. It's just couldn't get his
Wheeler's
hands
pass
on the
attempt
ball,
to number 24, incomplete.
and it's an incomplete pass.
Broken up with a play by number 58, Ryan Mitchell.
Ryan Mitchell on the
down.
coverage there. It'll be third down now.
And you just truly wonder for this Valley Cub offense. There's no really sense of urgency, as we've said before, just to get back into this game, it seems like. No hurry, but as it will be third down and long.
Not quite sure what that was there. Might have been some sort of sneak play, but it saw no success at all there. It'll be fourth down now. It'll be fourth and long for the Valley Cubs.
Number 24, Cooper Bridges on the carry.
And the student section is absolutely going crazy.
Yeah, you can hear the student section from up here with headphones on. So they really showed out tonight for their Golden Eagles.
Same thing with our cheerleaders leading the chants tonight.
Fourth down now for the Valley Cubs as they're looking to punt away.
And
It was almost a block, but it will be a flag for roughing the punter, roughing the kicker. Very costly penalty there, as it was almost a block, and it will result in a first down for the Valley Cubs.
Down to the 19-yard
You
line.
just wonder
There's a flag on the play.
what that might do for the Valley Cub offense.
You could see the reaction from the player when he hit the kicker. He knew that it was going to be a flag, and that's why you saw the disappointment when he turned around after the flag was thrown.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So it's an automatic first down now for the Valley Cubs.
That is an absolute heartbreaker for the Golden Eagle defense.
Now hopefully they can capitalize off of that penalty given to the Valley Cubs.
As you can see, the coach is not too happy with that play.
And it's a QB draw, a little QB sneak up there.
Number 16, Wheeler on the carry.
Might have
Brought down
been
by number 58, Ryan
might have been
Mitchell.
another RPO there,
The play makes it 3 yards.
as Wheeler
Second
tried
down.
to take it up the middle. He's got a few yards, but not that much.
Seems like that's been the case all night for the Valley Cubs.
Now it's going to be second down at about 7 for the Valley Cubs.
As the clock winds down, it is just a little bit over 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Golden Eagles up 45-14 on the Valley Cubs.
And they hand it off. And he's seeing a lot of room to run. Pushed out
Number
inside the
21,
30,
Johnson
around the
carry.
27-yard line.
Brought down by
He
number
is slow to get up, though.
Visibly shaken up. Seems like near his ankle off to the sideline. A very explosive
Oh,
run.
no.
And it does not look good, folks.
As I've said before, you can cheer for a certain team, you can root for a certain team, but it doesn't matter. We do not want to see these players injured in their favorite sport that they love to play. We want to see these players succeed in their sports, thrive in their sports, do good in their sports. No matter if it's on the field or off the field, we want to see these players thrive in the way they do.
Seemed like he was in pain and agony as soon as he was tackled, as the Valley Cubs will trot on at about the 19-yard line going in.
Let's hope that it's nothing major. It is motioning. And I believe it was a handoff. And he is stopped short.
As we'll hold on to the football and just run up the middle and get tackled.
A little bit of little to no gain there on that play. You can hear the student section rumbling
Brought down by number
from
25, Malik
upstairs.
Bolin.
Absolutely,
Picks up 1
the
yard.
student section staying strong from the start of the game to winding up here.
Towards the end of the game.
And that band is still staying strong with the cheerleaders, getting the fans involved.
Timeout on the field. When it's your time to
Cheerleaders,
build a new
the
custom
band,
home or remodel
the
an
fans in the
existing
student
home,
section.
call Sam
We
Alvarez
just love the
Construction.
support that y'all bring to our sports, and not just football,
The
but in
Jacksonville High School
basketball,
Football Booster Club
in
thanks to
volleyball,
season's
and
fourth
baseball,
quarter
and
sponsors,
soccer. We
Sonic
love the
of
support that y'all
Jacksonville,
give to us.
Jacksonville Home Center and Goodson Funeral Home. Thank you also to the following sponsors this season: the Children's Market at Jacksonville First United Methodist Church, Mark's Auto Repair,
And once again, we
Mark's
appreciate
Outdoor
you
Construction,
folks watching
Wilson
our
Basketball
stream
Realty,
tonight.
Mr. Refrigeration,
It's been a
Newman
rough night
Therapeutics,
for
NSC
all of
Mechanical,
us. We almost had to
Southern
end the stream
Steelers,
due to weather
Dr.
complaints, but we
White,
managed to
Pediatric
pull
Dental
through,
Associates in Oxford,
managed to stream the whole
Quality Gutter and
game,
Siding Service,
and it's been a
and
successful
Quality
night.
Storage.
May
Thank
have been a
you
rough
for your
one, but it's been a
support of
successful one
Jacksonville High
nonetheless.
School Golden Eagle football.
And now the Valley Cubs are back on the field now, motioning, and I think they hand it off to number 2,
Ty
and he
Barker.
gets around 6 yards there.
Like I said, it seems like the Valley Cubs to just,
Number 2,
I don't like to
Ty
say this,
Brown
but
on the carry.
give up on winning the ball game.
Ty Brown with the carry there yet again.
play picks up 5 yards.
But it seems like they just have no sense of urgency and just going at their own pace.
I think they're just mainly focusing on getting the reps in,
And it seems like
just
looking
getting
forward,
the experience for the most part.
they're looking forward to next week, it seems like. After two against very, very good teams the first 2 weeks. Two of the
Yeah.
top teams in the state.
It's been a rough start for the Valley Cubs.
And it seems like
But-
another Valley Cub is shooken up once again.
That is another
Number
one.
2, Ty Brown on the carry. Brought down by number 18, Jaden Jones.
Struggling to give it
Result
up.
of the play is a
Oh
first down.
no!
Number 24, Cooper Bridges, shooken up on that play.
He looked to be limping at first, but he looks to be slowly getting there, and he's jogging just fine. So it's glad to see that he's able to get up on his feet, able to recover the way he recovered.
So the Valley Cubs on the 14. We're behind center. And it seemed like
And they looked to hand off there, but it looked to be a little bit of a
movement on the right side.
so it was a little bit of confusion there, but he got a few yards there. Say like possibly like 2 yards there on the gain.
As the officials just let it run and just let this
Number
clock
22, Brody
flow.
Smith on the carry. The play picks up 2 yards.
Just
Second
over
down.
4 minutes left in this ball game. And it seems like for the Valley Cubs, it has been a very, very slow offense running the ball.
They look to hand it off again. Oh, and he is just all over Wheeler.
Fakes the toss over.
It is Quinton Adkins with the read there, just all over Wheeler. What an
Number 16,
amazing
Wheeler
sack.
on the carry. Brought down to the backfield by number 15.
Seems like he wanted to do a fake toss, but it didn't work out the way.
Result of the play is a loss. Brings up 3rd down.
It'd be a crucial 3rd down if they want to put up another score.
May take the field goal here, depending on how it goes. 3rd down now for the Valley Cubs.
Will behind
They hand it
center.
off to Ty Brown. Ty Brown's running to the left. He might have gotten the first down there. We'll have to see where they spot it.
Seems like it's hard to see.
And
Sure.
they will, I believe, give him the first down there. Well, it
Number
looks
2,
like
Ty Brown on the carry.
they'll mark him just short.
Maybe
Brought down
4th
out of
and
bounds.
inches
First down marker by number 29, Sam Parker
for
Wagner.
the Valley
Fourth down.
Cubs.
It'll be 4th and about a yard there. So now you choose what to do here. Do you run it here to try and get the touchdown? Or at least get the first down? Or do you take the field goal here? It looks like the offense will stay on the field.
They go for a
it's a QB
quarterback
sneak.
sneak in.
And I believe they got in for the touchdown. And they did get in for the touchdown. So it is a Valley Cub touchdown now, I believe.
Number 2, Ty Brown on the carry.
It is a touchdown.
Ball down at the 1 yard line.
It's good to see.
The result of the play.
Just short of a touchdown. It'll be 1st and goal for the Valley Cubs.
The first down.
It looked to be, they gave the signal for the touchdown, but it determined that they marked him just short of the touchdown. So they will go for a field goal here. Forced here for the kick.
The kick is up, and it's
The kick-
good.
The kick is good.
The point after attempt is
By number
45 to 17 now. And this game looks to be over. Oh,
2:59 remaining.
Correction,
in the
folks. They
game.
ended up
Jeff
did
Wagner,
scoring.
AP Real Estate.
Has some
And
confusion
Doug
up here.
East
We'll
Back
apologize for
Electrical
that.
Scoreboard reads, Alexandria High
couldn't
School
quite
41,
tell what was going on. There's a
Jacksonville
little
High
bit of
School
confusion up
45.
here, and I apologize on my behalf. But it was a score for the Valley Cubs, and the point attempt was good. So it is 45 to 21 now for the Golden Eagles.
Sorry about the mistakes, folks. We've had a very, very long night up here.
It's been a long day, folks. We make mistakes every now and then.
But you wonder what the Golden Eagle offense will do in this last possession.
They'll probably just straighten the clock here, try and get reps in for Jackson and possibly a few other running backs on the roster as the kick goes into the end zone for another touchback.
Forrest kick through the end zone, touchback. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles from the 20-yard line.
And that student section is absolutely going nuts.
With the cheerleaders leading the chants with them, student section rumbling. I mean, the atmosphere here is it's just amazing to be in.
And it seems like 2nd string for the Golden Eagle offense will be out there. Number 20, Matthew Salmon will lead the Golden Eagles.
So Matthew Salmon will now sub in for Jim Ogle as they try and get the reps in for the starters.
Bobble snap,
Bobble
hands
snap
off,
here, hands it
off to number 22, Tylen Ellis, and it'll be a loss of yards.
Number 22, Ellis on the carry. Ball down in the backfield. Play loses 2 yards. 2nd down.
It's been an amazing day to be a fan of the Golden Eagles here as the Golden Eagles just rolled through in the first half. I believe the first half was 31 to nothing, and now it is currently 45 to 21 here in the newly renovated Golden Eagle Stadium. It's another Bob snap. That is the 2nd one in a row. Do not want to see
Ball
that.
covered in the backfield by number 20.
The coaches are frustrated
Play loses yards.
in this young group. And it seems like 1st string is starting to get up and get their helmets. So a couple of miscues on the 2nd string offense for the Golden Eagles.
Stay out. It was almost another Bob snap, but he's scrambling up the middle, and he finds little to no yardage
Number 20, Matthew
on
Simon on the carry.
that. Well, he might have found yardage, but it didn't really do much. considering that they lost
Complete the down. Fourth down.
a few yards on the previous 2 plays. So it'll be 4th down now, and they will punt it away.
And as this game winds down with just a minute left remaining, you gotta wonder for this Jacksonville Golden Eagle football team. There's a lot to like about this team, especially on the offense side of the ball with Jim Ogle, Kedrick Fisher, DeMonte Sinclair, Jackson Bonner, and Zay English leading this offense. You could wonder. There's a lot to like.
When it's your time to build a new custom home or remodel an existing home, call Sound Alamo
Just with over
Construction.
30 seconds remaining in this ball game is
Fans,
basically
tune in to
over.
High School
But
Football Alabama's After the Game post-game show, live streaming on Facebook.
there's a
and
lot
YouTube
to like
beginning at 10
about
o'clock.
the Golden
Catch the
Eagles.
coverage of tonight's
They maybe
game
got
and other
a
games
little bit of
from
work
South
to do on
Alabama
offense
on
or
After the
defense.
Game.
Excuse me.
Fans, as you leave the stadium tonight, pitch in and help keep Golden Eagle Stadium clean. by
But
disposing
Ogle
of any
is
trash and putting trash in
a
its
very,
place.
very talented
Thank you.
kid. Very, very good student and committed to the University of Troy to play college football at quarterback.
And Jim Ogle will kick it away. It is a very good punt. And it'll be placed around the 38, 37-yard line. A very good punt from Jim Ogle, the quarterback.
And as the Valley Cubs run one last play, you gotta wonder for the Valley Cubs, what do they do moving forward in a tough awaited schedule? As next week they play a top team in the Moody Blue Devils. As the clock winds down, as this ball game is over, as the Golden Eagles take the win over their rivals, 45-21 over the Valley Cubs. We appreciate our crew, Ryan Dean, my co-commentator, Cole Bridges working behind the scenes, and Alex Isbell working the camera. We appreciate you very much watching our show. Until next time, thank you so much.